What's up everybody, so in today's video I just finished up filming the detailed review of the all-new Ford Expedition. Actually going to say goodbye to the GTR for the day because I got the keys to the 2018 Ford Mustang GT. So this one has the 10-speed automatic. It actually has been tuned, has a nice set of niche wheels on it, and it has been lowered. So definitely a super clean looking 5.0 Mustang. So I got the key to it. We're going to take it out for a spin, check out what the new Mustang has to offer. And I already did do a full detailed review video of the 2018 GT Mustang. Definitely check that video out in the description below. And real quick, this vehicle is supplied by Mooresville Ford. Huge thank you to them for providing the car for today's video. We're going to check it out, see what the all-new Mustang has to offer, actually test driving it, seeing what it's like out on the road. And this car, actually, they're going to be bringing it to a show later in the day. It's the Ford Drive for Your Community event. Ford will actually donate money every time somebody takes a test drive of one of the new Ford vehicles. They're bringing one of every model to the show, and people can easily take a test drive with the car just to feel it out, and Ford's going to donate for every single test drive. Every Ford dealer is doing that across the nation, and all the money is going to local schools and communities. So very awesome that Mooresville Ford is being a part of the community, helping out local schools, and it's just great to see a large company like Ford then working with the dealership Mooresville Ford with something like that benefiting the community. So now let's hop in the new Mustang and take this thing for a spin. Alright guys, so in the new Mustang, very cool to be back in the 2018. Go ahead and fire it up. The exhaust already sounds very meaty in the car. It's tuned up a little bit with SCT Tuner on it, so it's got a little bit more power and throttle response than the standard vehicle. 10-speed automatic, 5-liter V8. I believe it's the stock exhaust and it sounds really good. We have some different driving modes, your steering wheel control with normal, sport, and then comfort mode. And then your drive modes, we have sport, sport plus, track, and then a drag strip mode. So we'll go ahead and put it in sport mode, put the steering in sport as well. Alright, leaving the parking lot in the Mustang, saying goodbye to the GTR just for the rest of the day. But yeah, the new Mustang is a really cool car. I love the new interior. These things are very nicely built. So like I said, I just finished up filming the review of the Ford Expedition. Check that out in the description below if you want to take a look at that. Mooresville Ford has been super gracious afterwards, letting me then take a look at this Mustang and take it for a spin. So this one has the few mods on it. The wheels and springs definitely give it a really clean look. I love the white with the black wheels. It gives it a great contrast. Very aggressive looking. The front end is already way more aggressive than the previous years. So Ford has definitely been doing a great job. So we'll give it some gas. I think the Ford V8 is probably like the best sounding V8 you can get. And this is stock. It sounds so good. So we'll go ahead and downshift a few. I'm in 7th gear. We'll go down to like 3rd. And 3rd gear. What a meaty sound. And with the springs, this thing drives really comfortably. It's not like bouncing around or anything like that. It's a really comfortable setup. Mooresville Ford took this car to Installations Unlimited right across the street to have the wheels and springs put on, and then did the tuner on it. So really cool to have them taking brand new cars, getting them modified, lifted trucks, and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, cruising in the 2018 Mustang. I really was a big fan when the 15 came out, the S550 platform, and now with the 2018, I love the new design for the exterior. I'm loving the interior, just the premium feel. This one is more of a base model V8, just has the touchscreen system in it and the toggle switches, so just a few options on it, but it's very well equipped with it. And even in the standard cloth seats, they're a bucket seat. They hug you really nicely and definitely do a great job around the turns. So let's take a turn. Steering wheel in sport mode is really heavy and direct. I love how in between upshifts it actually kicks you in the back a little bit, so it gives you some drama. Of course you have the 6-speed manual transmission as an option as well, but with the automatic, plenty of gears to play with. Another rev matching downshift. Wow, yeah, the V8 packs a punch. It gets up there really nicely. It's got a lot of throttle response with the tuner on it. And this also has a set of Nitto Invo tires all around. So really sticky tire design. It's got a lot of grip to it. Yeah, the V8 rumble is nice. And as we come to a stop, brakes. I mean, of course, the brakes on the Mustang do a great job. talk too much about the sound of the car. It sounds really, really good. So we'll put it just normal into drive, and we'll put everything down a little bit using these super nice aluminum toggles. We'll go into comfort steering, and then just normal mode. So now toning it down, taking a sharp turn, you can definitely feel the lighter steering wheel. In an automatic mode, the 10-speed, it just kind of shifts normal. You don't really even feel it shift at all. You can watch it shift obviously with the tachometer, but it's a really smooth design. So if you're looking for the Mustang as your fun to drive sports car and you do want to opt for the automatic for the daily driving features, it's really nice that it can just be very normal and comfortable. But we are on a nice day. Let's put everything back into the fun modes. Take some nice turns. This thing handles so well with the independent suspension, the lowering springs, everything about it is just really hunkered down feeling. So I'm now cruising in 10th gear. I've never done that before. We're at about 1400 RPM, just really quietly cruising along. So you don't really even hear or feel any downshifts going now down to 7th gear. So those are really more of the cruising gears. Obviously, you're not going to be in the performance setting up in those high gears. But with the performance, keeping it down low, 2nd to 4th gear is all your fun. I love the transmission, it shifts so nicely. Actually, that's Installations Unlimited. They got a sick Raptor out there with a lift kit and wheels and everything on it. So really cool to see a dealership and an aftermarket part company like that working together, making brand new cars and modifying them and everything. So now we're coming up to a nice quick turn. Let's see how this takes about a 40-mile-an-hour turn. Very planned, wow. Yeah, it seems like with this transmission, when you're more on the gas, it shifts a little bit quicker actually, so it's nice to see if you're on it, the car's gonna be on it too. Alright, so just got back to the Ford dealership now. I'm gonna get some cool B-roll shots of the exterior of the car. Just had the GoPro right here, we'll turn that off real quick. Alright, so guys, what do you think of the new Mustang? I definitely like the look of it. Upside down steering wheel, but very nice leather wrap. We got the aluminum toggles. Very nicely set up vehicle. Alright guys, so that about wraps up actually driving the new Mustang, checking it out around town on some little bit of back roads, not really the craziest roads obviously, but pretty fun checking it out. What do you guys think of the redesigned 2018 Mustang? Overall, do you guys think Ford did a pretty good job on it? I definitely think they have a lot of nice things to it. The overall interior I really like. Really comfortable in here. I love the leather on the steering wheel. Got a nice little paddle shifter, some nice aluminum trim. So definitely a pretty sweet car. So now let's head back. We're just in the parking lot. We're gonna head back and hop back into the GTR. It was nice swapping it out for the 18 Mustang for the last hour and a half or so. All right, there she is, the GTR. We'll just pull right back in next to it. And of course we got the backup camera with parking sensors and the guidelines, so really nice to see all that. All right next to the GTR. So definitely pretty fun checking out the Mustang. Let's hop out real quick, get all my camera gear out. Definitely pretty sweet checking out a car that is completely different than my own. Back in the GTR, let's head home now, do some road tripping. Alright guys, so to not bore you for the road trip home, huge thank you once again to Mooresville Ford for providing the super sweet looking 5.0 Mustang for today's video, and of course the Expedition that I filmed in the previous video that you guys would have saw a few days later. But time for me to head home. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Give it a huge thumbs up, smash the subscribe button. We'll see you guys next video.